Yes, he did show disrespect to, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, but just I think a week ago, he showed equal disrespect to, in fact, Indira Gandhi, and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was snooping on Netaji. They did not allow INA veterans to take part in the Republic Day parade. So the hatred has transmogrified into hatred for India.
We don't want good relations with Cyprus.
Nehru ji gave away POK.
He supports India against the view of Congress.
Is there a collective consciousness within the Congress party?
Yeah. Congress party believes
how is it that the Catholic
Constitution of India is the collective consciousness of our party.
No, sir, the Constitution of the Congress party has to be the collective consciousness of the Congress party functioning, and then it talks and it works in the interest of the country. So I am asking you because the Kerala Catholic faction is upset with what the Congress is doing in via Nilambur bypolls. So where is the collective consciousness there?
Right, issues will come. We will handle those. These are political issues. This is not
that's
a national issue.
That's not an issue that very questions the grain of the conscience of the Congress party.
No. Why should there be a question on the grain of Congress? Congress
because
is the
are Catholics
most
not
patriotic
important?
nationalistic party.
Are Catholic leaders within the Kerala Congress not important?
We don't see them as Catholic leaders, as Muslim leaders, as Hindu leaders. We don't see them like that. We see them as
but then how is
Indians,
it that you have not made a
congressmen.
single comment on Jamiyat? How is it that the collective conscience has prevented you, or is it the collective conscience that has prevented you from making a comment against the
We
Jamiyat?
are a political party. We want everybody to support us. That doesn't mean we will support them. If everybody are welcome to support us, that's why we are in elections, right? Why won't we?
No.
Why should
So
we
you
should say,
want elements who are inimical,
support.
whose ideas, whose thought processes is inimical to the entire unified, inclusive fabric of Bharat also to support you because you want to win an election, and that is not political jingoism.
No. When that topic comes,
You just talked about political opportunism, and you said that our external affairs, our defense posture is all influenced by domestic jingoism. I am asking you, so your political compulsions are not engaging, you are not engaging in those people or entities who are inimical to Bharat and its own inclusive fabric.
It's not about creating your own enemies within the country and outside. That is the psyche out of which we should grow.
This is like
That's
you have
exactly
you have a nice dole. If it is on your side, you will play this tune. If it is not, you will play another tune. Now you cannot play the dole from both sides and say, "Oh, this is how I play my politics." That's not fair. When it comes to the country, you have to have one single position. You cannot have anti-India sentiment. You cannot have anti-Bharatiya hero sentiment. Do you think Mr. Rahul Gandhi would have garlanded a statue of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru or Mahatma Gandhi in the same way he garlanded or put flowers for Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose? Yeah, it's a one-word answer.
See, I'll tell
in
you,
your heart,
Anand,
in your
Anand,
own consciousness, you will know the answer to it.
Anand, I have attended hundreds of garlanding functions. I know how these things will happen, so don't make a big issue out of it. There's nothing.
Sir, respect is mandatory, ritual is optional. In this case, respect was not there. Respect was optional. The entire ritual was done as a mandatory ritual. That's the problem. Ritual is mandatory, sir. Respect is mandatory, sir. Ritual is optional. In this case, it was vice versa. That's what happened. Before I go back to Charu Pragya, Dr. Ranganathan, thank you for your patience.
Good evening, Anand, and good evening to my fellow panelists.
I hope whatever you submit is in a collective conscience.
And without jingoism.
Dear friend Charu is there, and so is Mr. Meka. But I have a couple of points to disagree with Mr. Meka. But to give Rahul the benefit of the doubt, I think it has to be said, yes, he did show disrespect to, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. But just, I think, a week ago, he showed equal disrespect to, in fact, Indira Gandhi. And he actually, with his shoes on, he threw some petals without a care at the statue of Indira Gandhi. I think it was in Bhopal. So, I think there's something wrong. He doesn't know how to act in public life when it comes to, behaving in front or paying obeisance to our, dear leaders. But to give him the benefit of the doubt, I think what Mr. Meka is saying might be true. It has to be also said that this is the same Congress whose Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was snooping on Netaji. This is the same Congress that did not allow INA veterans to take part in the Republic Day parade for 65 years until Narendra Modi started that tradition in 2019, I think it was. But be that as it may, I want to come to the other point because I think that is more important. That was the nub of the issue. What is this brouhaha, constant brouhaha that opposition throws up whenever Modi does something? Now the latest controversy is, CYPRUS and saying, oh, he's having fun out there. In the last 11 years, Anand, tell me one thing that Modi has done that has been appreciated by the opposition. One. They promoted defecation because they hated Modi's Swachh Bharat toilet making. They promoted obesity because they hated Modi's Fit India. They promoted oppressive dress code because they hated Modi's school uniform guidelines. For the opposition, it is a fact that Modi hatred has transmogrified into hatred for India. One hopes Modi doesn't wake up one day and recommend breathing in of clean air, or the opposition leaders will pick up axes in their thousands and begin chopping trees. One can almost picture Modi saying, Mitro, my government wants citizens to involve the diaphragm to separate the thoracic from the abdominal cavity and contract via phrenic nerves to allow gases to move in and out of pulmos. And Rahul Gandhi immediately responding, we oppose this. Roll it back or I'll make India burn. Until Shashi Tharoor friendly telling him, sir, Modi is talking of breathing. No, but seriously, what is the opposition up to? Do they want India to fail because then they can say India has failed because Modi was running it? And the fact of the matter is, Anand, India's relationship with Cyprus holds tremendous strategic, economic and geopolitical significance. It is fostering mutual growth and cooperation. Cyprus, by the way, is a member of the European Union. It serves as a gateway for India to access the European market and strengthen trade ties. The island nation's strategic location in the Eastern Mediterranean enhances its role as a hub for maritime trade and connectivity, aligning with India's ambition to expand its global trade footprint. Cyprus' robust financial services sector and favorable tax regime also make it attractive destination for Indian investors. Look, the fact of the matter is corroborative efforts in defense, collaborating on maritime security, intelligence sharing can enhance regional stability. Is that not what opposition wants India to do? And finally, let us not forget that this visit might also be a subtle slight against Turkey, that is now openly in bed with the terror state of Pakistan. And we know what Turkey has done as far as Cyprus is concerned, usurped half of the Cyprus. So maybe that is why the Congress is miffed.
Cham Prasad Mika, quick response there.
Okay, so I don't want to give legitimacy to those allegations by responding to them. But in general, so Cyprus, when did Congress say we don't want good relations with Cyprus? When did Congress say Cyprus it doesn't matter? Right? So we need good relations. Yeah, our Prime Minister is there, let him do his job.
You did. That's exactly what you said.
The whole point.
That's exactly why we are having this debate right now, Mr. Mecca, because that is exactly what Congress said. You took petty pot shots. There's no need for Anand to be discussing this as a debate. It would have just been the news headline. It's become a debate because Congress is playing petty politics yet again. I want to repeat that FOMO thing. How much FOMO? How much fear of Modi ji going abroad and strengthening India's position? How much fear are you going to entertain? And I want to come back to the word surrender again and again. Congress needs to do something about it because I'm speaking calmly, but my blood boils at the very mention of that word. It hurts me and it's going to continue to hurt me till one of you take a stand against it, put out a statement and apologize to our country. Please do that. Don't do this again and again. Because if we get into the history of surrender, even I can go back at the time when Nehru ji gave away POK and Indira Gandhi ji, after dividing Pakistan into two, which you love to talk about, did not take back our prisoners of war. Even then, she did not even ask for a paper to be signed about POK. She went into Pakistan and then let it go. She let it go along with our prisoners of war. What did you do for your country? Stop telling me about what you did to Pakistan. Tell me what did you do for Bharat? That you cannot say, and yet you throw this word around every single day. Every debate in the last couple of weeks comes to this word surrender, and I cannot object enough. You have to apologize.
Anand, can I?
Yeah.
Can I just?
Yes.
No, yeah.
It's
more
more than
honesty,
yeah.
No, in all honesty, I would have
Your
preferred.
mindset is negative. You do not want India to succeed because every single time Rahul Gandhi is on a global stage.
There is the reference to what Dr. Ranganathan said before the thoracic mention.
Yeah.
about
But it is
breathing,
true, Anand.
where he said that the transmogrification of
Yes.
Modi
Anand,
hatao
I'll give you examples.
to
I'll
Bharat
give you
Badnaam.
examples.
So
Today-
that hate for Modi has transmogrified
So
into
today
hatred for
India is
hatred for
hailing
Bharat.
made in India drones.
Anand
Yeah.
Ranganathan wanted to make an
Ji.
intervention.
No, I just, Charu, of course, a very dear friend, and what she says, of course, that is her party's view. But I just want to say this. I actually fervently wish that Mr. Meka should have been in that delegation that went in the wake of, what we did in Operation Sindoor, representing the Congress and the party and this country. Because the point of the matter is, I don't want Mr. Meka to be subservient to the Congress's view. He is a fervent independent as far as his views is concerned. But the tragedy is, he would have faced the same music as Dr. Tharoor, as Salman Khurshid ji and Manish Tiwari ji are facing, for saying that we stand with India, not just with any party. And I know Mr. Meka has the same views. I know that he supports India. I know he supports India against the view of Congress as far as surrender and Operation Sindoor is concerned. Please ask him. Please ask him.
No. You are putting very nicely a question. I am supporting India against my party stand. What kind of a debate is that?
No,
I need to say yes or no. So, come on, you are not so naive.
No, you are also not so naive, sir. I'm just either if you are supporting Bharat, then you don't believe in the original surrender comment. Correct. If you are supporting Congress
India,
party, then you are saying the original surrender comment is okay.
Because of that, the nationalism is ingrained in me.
So that means you are saying the original surrender comment is wrong. Correct.
That I don't even need to comment on somebody's comment in some social media.
No, sir, you have to see, sir, you have to see the, you have to see the fact that this person is a certified member of the Congress party, and he is seen very close to Mr. Rahul Gandhi, and he is standing there with a picture of Mr. Rahul Gandhi and putting this out.
So what, Rahul Gandhi has pictures with hundreds, thousands of people.
My point is, sir, when Mr. Rahul Gandhi is involved, the Congress should have reacted. They should have either sent a show cause notice to this Mr. Reddy, or told him to apologize, take down the post. Something should have been done. And that too when? Not when he is posted. This is when Mr. Amit Malviya has put it out. The Congress watches the BJP handles more than its own handles. Correct. They have not reacted after that also. Then what should we say?
We don't believe in uniformizing
when somebody is committing something wrong, one person looks the other way. Now, is that person guilty or innocent?
Anand, just
why are you so reductionist, Anand? For everything, so for everything a person does, he should be either guilty or innocent. Come on, why are we so reductionist?
Please explain to me in the court of law or in either you are guilty or you are innocent. There can't be an in between. There is no grey area.
So when I am coming to your show,
there is nothing called innocent, sir. It's not there in the lexicon.
Court of law. We are just exchanging. We are doing a dialogue.
So am I not allowed to ask you a question? It's based on rational and logic only. Yes, Dr. Ranganathan, I have to wind up after this.
Now, as I said, as much as I value Charu, I value Mr. Meka. So I ask him in all honesty, and I'm sure he'll answer very transparently. Mr. Meka, would you not like to know the details of the MOU? Had the MOU been signed by the BJP with the Communist Party of China? Yes or no?
Obviously. I would love to know everything about my party. What is there? So bring it out. No. Why? If there is an MOU, bring it out. Ask Modi ji to send a notice to Congress party to pull it off.
Why does the notice have to be sent? Why can't you yourself ask the Congress party to share it with you?
Why will I ask based on your propaganda?
No, sir, not our. You want to know, you said.
There are photographs of the signing of the MOU.
Rekha, you just now said, as a Congress party worker, you would want to know what your party is doing. For you to know what your party is doing and the contents of your MOU, why does Modi ji have to send a notice to the Congress party?
I know what my party is doing. I don't need to question my party based on.
But do you know what are the contents? Then you must know the contents of the MOU of that 2007 MOU. Then you must know the contents. You don't, sir. That means you don't know what your party is doing. You can't say, like I said, sir, you can't say that, okay, left side dhol, right side dhol. Ek dhol kis taraf se bhi bajao, whichever is convenient. That's not possible. You have to have a rationale. Sir, there is no innocent. You are guilty or innocent. So there are no grey areas in this case. So please.
By simply mentioning
Charu
offhand,
no,
like
you are
2007
see,
MOU, you can't etch it in the minds of people as if there is
totally appreciate. I
That's what
totally
you are trying
appreciate
to do.
your inspiration at your quoting some very weighted words from the dictionary, but that they also have to mean something. And when it comes back at you, you have to be able to answer those questions.